Mahāmṛtyuňjaya Mantra was composed by Rishi Vasishtha. The earliest written record of this mantra is found in the Rig Veda and was also later recorded in the Yajurveda. The name Mahāmṛtyuňjaya literally translates as the great victory over death. The mantra is dedicated to Lord Shiva and is said to be the mantra to overcome death and the fear of death, and is sometimes chanted 108 times at Mahāmṛtyuňjaya Havan for healing. Followers of Sanatana Dharma believe this mantra is beneficial for mental, emotional and physical health, and consider it as a moksha mantra, bestowing longevity and liberation. With regard to the correct pronunciation for chanting this mantra, we should first look at the swara, that is, the vowels that appear in this mantra. The first vowel occurs in the pranava mantra Om, transliterated as the English letter O. It also appears in the word mrityur. This letter is a compound vowel, and in Sanskrit all compound vowels are long vowels, so its sound is held for twice as long as a short vowel. It is pronounced O, as in the English word over. The next vowel we encounter, transliterated using the English letter A, is the short vowel A. Short vowels are held for a brief period of time called a matra, or one beat, and this vowel is pronounced A, as in the word but. All of the short A vowels in this mantra are pronounced the same way, whereas vowels transliterated using the same English letter but topped with a horizontal diacritical macron are pronounced A, as in the word father. These are long vowels and are all sounded for twice the length of short vowels. The next vowel we come to is a compound vowel, transliterated using the English letter E. It is pronounced A, as in the word they. Being a long vowel, the sound is also held for twice the length of time as a short vowel. Next, we come to the vowel transcribed with the English letter U. All the U vowels that appear in this mantra are short vowels and are held for one short beat. They are pronounced U, as in the word book. The three transliterated vowels using the English letter I, marked here in red, are all short vowels and are held for one short beat. They are pronounced I, as in the word bit. Except for a similar vowel, marked in red with a horizontal diacritical macron above it, in the word moksha, which is pronounced E, as in the word beat. This vowel is a long vowel, so it is held for twice the length of a short vowel. When all the long vowels of this mantra are coloured red, we can see the positions of all the sounds that are held for twice as long as all the other vowel sounds. Being aware of this can make consistently accurate chanting of this mantra a little easier. Now to examine the vyanjana, or the consonants. The first consonant is a Sanskrit letter transliterated using the three English alphabet letters T, R and Y. Because it resembles the English word try, it is often mispronounced this way. This is a type of consonant known as a samyuktakshara, or more commonly samyukta, which means conjunct. This is because these consonants combine multiple consonants to create the sound. This samyukta combines ta and ra to make tra, with the addition of ya making trya, and is correctly pronounced as trya. The first consonant of the trio that make up this samyukta, the consonant ta, is a dantya or dental consonant. Dental consonants are produced by placing the tip of the tongue against the backs of the upper row of front teeth. Note that the dental consonant ta appears 3 more times in the final line of this mantra. The correct enunciation of dental consonants is important as it produces a specific sound quality and ensures the correct meaning of a word. The next consonant we should discuss is the consonant na. All 5 of the na consonants that appear in this mantra are all dantya or dental consonants, and are all produced by touching the tip of the tongue against the backs of the upper row of front teeth. The next consonant to note is the consonant da, which is again a dantya or dental consonant, but it is also a mahaprana consonant. Mahaprana means great breath, indicating that the consonant should be audibly aspirated. And note, the dental mahaprana da is different from the unaspirated dental da in both appearance and sound. So for the consonant da, the sound is correctly produced by placing the tip of the tongue against the backs of the upper row of front teeth while simultaneously aspirating it with the breath. This consonant appears 3 times in this mantra. If we colour all the dental consonants red, it illustrates the number of times that the tongue must make contact with the backs of the upper row of front teeth to chant this mantra correctly. Next of importance is the samyukta or conjoined consonant on the second line, made by joining the consonants sha and ta to make the Sanskrit letter shta. These are both murtanya consonants, that is, cerebral or retroflex consonants, and are produced by placing the tip of the tongue against the roof of the mouth and bent slightly back. Important to note, the first part of this conjunct consonant, the sha sound, is correctly pronounced by positioning the tongue just short of the palate, so as not to quite make contact with the roof of the mouth, and the last part of this conjunct, the ta sound, is produced by lifting the tip of the tongue the rest of the way to the roof of the mouth and making contact while still bent slightly back. So the tongue does not have to travel far between the 2 vocalizations of these 2 conjoined consonants to make the single sound shta in the word pushti. One last conjunct consonant is the letter ksha, made of the Sanskrit letters ka and sha in the word moksha. The sha component of this consonant is different from the sha in the word pushtivardhanam. The sha in moksha is sounded the same sh as in the word ship. Last, we come to an unusual vowel to speakers of English, the vowel r. Both the sound and appearance of this vowel differ from the consonant ra, and is correctly pronounced by using the tongue to fill an area between the talu and the dantapali, that is, between the palate and the gums without making contact with the roof of the mouth. This vowel appears twice on the last line of this mantra in the words mṛtyo and mṛtat. As a literal translation of this mantra can lead to more confusion than clarity, I'm providing a colloquial translation. When we translate this mantra, we see that the first two lines here are an homage to Lord Shiva. Om, we worship the three-eyed one, who is fragrant as the spiritual essence and increases nourishment of our spirituality. Free us from death, but not from immortality, as the cucumber is released from bondage. And why, you might ask, specifically a cucumber? This is because of the unique way that the ripened cucumber is separated from the vine, with it being the vine that detaches and withdraws itself from the cucumber, effectively liberating the cucumber. Om Tryambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mṛtyo Mahāmṛtyuňjaya. Om Tryambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mṛtyo Mahāmṛtyuňjaya. Om Tryambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mṛtyo Mahāmṛtyuňjaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.